Hello learners, welcome to MDC Learning. Our today's topic is issue of shares in the subject financial accounting for standard SY BCom. Alright, let's see what is shares. When you were in 12th standard na students, you already know the shares ka definition, that is a famous definition of section 2 subsection 84, which is a share in the share capital of a company. A share is a share in the share capital of a company. That means अगर किसी कंपनी का शेयर कैपिटल आपको पता करना है, ठीक है, तो वो शेयर कैपिटल जिस भी चीज से बना होगा दैट इज नथिंग बट द शेयर्स. ओके, नाउ व्हाट इज इशू ऑफ शेयर्स? व्हाई द कंपनी इज इशूइंग द शेयर्स? A company is issuing the shares to collect the capital. The issue of share is a procedure in which the enterprise allocate a new shares to the shareholder. A shareholder can be either a corporate or it can be an individual. किसी इंडिविजुअल को भी कंपनी शेयर्स इशू कर सकती है और किसी कॉर्पोरेट को भी कंपनी शेयर इशू कर सकती है. शेयर इज टोटली डिफरेंट विद द स्टॉक. स्टॉक से शेयर टोटली डिफरेंट होता है. Share has a nominal value, whereas the stock has no nominal values. And a share may not be fully paid up, but the stock was already and always be a fully paid up shares. You have equity shares and preference shares, are two type of shares in your share capital. After that, the enterprise follow the rules stipulated by the Companies Act 2013, which circulating the shares, the issue of prospectus, receiving the application, allocation of shares are the three main important elements, or you can say the main important steps for issuing the shares. See, what are the three important steps in issuing the shares? The first one is issue of prospectus. The enterprise initially issue the prospectus to the public generally. The prospectus is an appeal to the public that the new enterprise has come into the presence and comprise of completing the data regarding the enterprise and why in which the money to be collected from the prospective investors. स्टूडेंट्स मीन्स इशू ऑफ प्रोस्पेक्टस मतलब कंपनी अपने बारे में सारी की सारी इंफॉर्मेशन प्रोस्पेक्टस के अंडर में देती है. द वैल्यू ऑफ शेयर्स, by which type of bank the shares is to be issued to the normal public, what is the face value of the shares, and the shares are issued at a par premium or a discount, or everything, company की balance sheet, company की name, fame, reputation, everything will be shows in the issue of prospectus. So the first step is very important, that is issue of prospectus. You can say the it's an advertisement. Next one is receipts of application. When the prospectus is circulated to the public, prospective investors contemplating to the sign up and subscribe the share capital of the enterprise would make an application along with the application money and deposit it with the scheduled bank as mentioned in the prospectus. Prospectus में mention किए हुए scheduled bank में if anyone want to purchase the shares, they have to pay their application money. Application money उस scheduled bank में उन्हें pay करना होता है. After they can move to the next step, that is allocation of shares. Once a minimum subscription has been done, a share can be allocated. Normally, there is always oversubscription of the shares. So allocation is done on a pro rata ground. Letters of allotment are sent to those people who have not been collected their parts of shares, and the result in an authenticate contract between the enterprise and the claimant, who have now be a owner of the enterprise. As you already know, a person who is buying the share is becoming a shareholder, and shareholder are considered as a owner of the company. Shareholder is considered as the owner of the company. Let us see something more about the share capital. That is, a noticeable feature of the company's capital is that amount on its shares can be progressively collected in a simple installment and that are spread over the time frame, relying upon its enhancing the financial obligations. Means the shares are issued to the normal public and the money is collected in a given time frame in a you can say a simple installments. The first installment is collected with the application money and hence it is called as application money. At a time of application, the first installment is demanded by the company to the shareholder, so it is considered as application money. After that, the second is on allocation, that is termed as allocation or allotment money, and the third installment is known as first call, second call, and so on. So the third installment is, for example, if the third installment is considered as first call, then the fourth installment is becoming second or the final call. Say for example, if you are having a share which the face value is rupees 10 and all the shares is issuing at par, so the company can demand the application money as rupees 2 at a time of application, after that rupees 3 at a time of allotment, and 5 rupees, balanced 5 rupees at a time of third installment, or you can say first and final call, or the company can break that 5 rupees into 2 rupees and 3 rupees as first call and second call continuously. So the company can call as first call money and second call money, or they can call collectively first, second, or the final call at a time of third installment to complete the total face value of that particular share. The word final is suffixed to the final installment. That means here you can say first and final call, or you can say second and final call, or you can say a final call of rupees so and so, which is demanded which is considered as a last installment of the shares value. This procedure is no way prevents an enterprise from calling the entire amount on shares during the period of applications. That means सिर्फ application के time पे ही आप पूरे के पूरे पैसे मांग लोगे. It's not compulsory. You have to demand the values in a fractions, and ये जो आपके shares की values है इनको आप fractions में ना मांग करके पूरा एक साथ भी मांग सकते हैं. Clear? Now shares can be issued at par or at a premium or at a discount. Share can be issued at par, premium, or a discount. Now you will already knowing what is shares issued at par, what is share issued at premium, and what is share issued at a discount. Let us see what is share issued at par. That means a company may issue the shares at their face value or at a price other than the face value. When the shares are issued at price equal to their face value, it is termed as share issued at par. When the issue price of the share is more than its face value, it is known as the issued at premium. If the issue price of the share is less than its face value, it is called as issued at a discount. This means the issue price of the share is normally collected in stages along with the application, allotment, and later by making the 1 or 2 calls, which I already told you. The share become fully paid up on receipt of all the money due on them. If अगर 10 रुपए का शेयर है और आपने 10 में से 10 रुपए पूरे के पूरे डिमांड कर लिए हैं, that means the share is considered as your fully paid up shares. Let us see what is issue of shares at a premium. Section 78 of Companies Act as amended by Companies Amendment Act 1999 provides that the amount of premium on the securities issued by the company shall be transferred to securities premium account. Generally, a premium money is received along with the allotment money. That means if the face value of the share and the market value of the share is more than the face value of the shares, that means the share is demanded on premium, यानी शेयर को प्रीमियम पे कॉल किया है, and that premium का value is generally demanded with the allotment money. allotment के पैसे के साथ आपको प्रीमियम का पैसा चाहिए. The Company Act does not impose any restrictions on the issue of shares at premium. However, it is only a prosperous companies because of their financial strength and high earning capacity which are in a position of offer share at a premium. Okay, Not every company is demanding a shares at premium. हर कोई जो भी companies है like अपने shares issue करती है, it's not compulsory that they are issuing the shares only on premium. They can issue at par also. But those companies who are doing well enough, like they are having the high earning capacity, like high earning position in the organization, they can offer a share at a premium. Now the most important part is, let us see the issue of shares at a premium, like accounting entries. Now what type of entries you're going to pass, how you're passing the journal entries at a time of issue of shares. So the first entry will be bank account debit to share application amount, share application account. This entry will be passed at a time of receiving the application money from the general public. So that the narration will be being application money is received. You can find out this journal entry, like हमने ये journal entry क्यों pass की है, you can find out the reason based on your narration part, like being application money received. So we have passed the journal entry that bank account debit to share application account. After that you have share application account debit to share capital account. This entry we have passed to being all the applications are appropriated towards the capital account. That means this application money which we are demanding from the public are converted as a share capital. So we have to pass the second entry compulsory, that is share application account debit to share capital. After that you have share allotment. For allotment, I already told you the premium amount is always called with the allotment money. So the share allotment account debit to share capital to securities premium. Students, you already know that securities premium account is considered as a liability. It is recorded as a liability under reserves and surplus. So we have to credit this securities premium account which we are receiving along with the allotment money. After this we have to write the narration that being allotment money and premium money due on shares, then the journal entry will be bank account debit to share allotment account, bank account debit to share allotment account. After that we have next procedure, that is issue of shares at a discount. So students, discount means when the shares are issued at a price lower than their face value. It is considered as they have said to be as the shares issued at a discount. For example, if the shares is rupees 100 issued at rupees 95, then 5 rupees, that is 100 minus 95, the amount of discount, it is loss to the company. It should be noted that the issue of shares is below the market price, but over the face value is not termed as issue of share at a discount. Issue of shares at a discount is always below the nominal value of shares. It is debited to the separate account, is called as discount on issue of shares account. Like securities premium, if we are collecting a extra premium with the value of shares, same we are going to transfer that extra premium amount into securities premium account. Same way, if we are giving a discount at a time of issue of shares, students, you can say this, that the issue of shares of the discount is always below the nominal value of shares and is debited to the separate account which is called as discount on issue of shares account, which is shown in the asset side of your balance sheet. You can if you are looking at the balance sheet properly, you can see this item will be presented over there, that is discount on issue of shares account, which we have to write off further. हमको उसको बाद में राइट ऑफ भी करना होता है. सी द कंडीशंस टू द इश्यू ऑफ शेयर्स एट अ डिस्काउंट. लाइक कोई भी कंपनी ऐसे ही उठ के डिस्काउंट पे शेयर्स इशू नहीं कर सकती. देयर आर सर्टेन रूल्स, रेगुलेशन, सर्टेन टर्म्स एंड कंडीशन व्हिच every company should follow for issuing the shares at discount. So there are certain terms and conditions which we have to follow. The first condition is this share must be belong to a class which is already issued. That means you can issue a discounted shares only when the shares are already issued in the market. That means आप बोलोगे कि अभी issue कर दिया, वापस से issue कैसे कर सकते हैं? So students, the answer is you can give the discount on those shares which are already forfeited by the company. Okay. अब share forfeiture क्या है? The share is forfeited by the company due to the non-payment of calls. Okay. Say for example, you are paying the application money, you're paying the allotment money. But at a time of call money, there is certain unfortunate things were happened, and you are not able to pay your like balance call money. So at that condition, the company is going to forfeit all your shares. So that all forfeited shares you can issue to the normal public only at a discount. Second condition is discount rate should not be more than 10%. So if the shares value is 100 rupees, you can give the discount up to rupees 10, not more than that. 1 year must have passed since the date at which the company was allowed to commence a business. Okay. See, if you have started the business, then you issue the shares. The application money was received in 1 month. In the next month, you demand for the allotment. Then you receive allotment also. In the next coming month, you demanded for the first and final call, and your all the shareholders are paid except one shareholder. That means एक shareholder ने नहीं पे किया, बाकी सब लोगों ने पे कर दिया. तो जिसने नहीं पे किया, you're going to forfeit that shares. ठीक है, उसके shares आपने forfeit कर दिए. And if you wish to issue that shares once again to the normal public, that forfeited shares, but so you cannot do that. Why? Because the commencement of the business is only completing the 6-month period. It's not completing the 1 year period. So it is compulsory for every organization that as and when he commenced his business, 1 year should have passed for the issuing the shares at a discount. The last condition will be the issue must be authorized by the resolution passed in the general meeting of the company board of law. That means there should be a meeting which is arranged by the board of directors, and in that meeting one law should be one resolution should be passed regarding the issue of shares at a discount. Now let us see the important part for the issue of discount, that will be journal entries. So basically you have to pass the journal entry for discount on shares is at a time of allotment. That means the share allotment account debit, the amount with the allotment and the allotment due. After that, discount on issue of shares account debit with discount, and to share capital account, the total value which you are receiving after giving the discount, that is your share capital value. And definitely when we transfer the reserves to our liabilities, the same way we have to write off this discount on issue of shares. That write-off procedure will be done through the profit and loss account or through the securities premium reserves account. We have to pass the journal entry like profit and loss account debit or the securities premium reserves account debit to discount on issue of shares account. That means being write off the discount on issue of shares. So students, in the next lecture I am going to tell you about the debentures, and after that we are starting with the questions based on the issue of shares and issue of debentures.